Hi everyone, I'm Sonal.
I'm Nidhi, and welcome to our show, What's in a Name? So, this is our introductory episode. We're just going to be talking about ourselves and why we wanted to start the podcast. So, to kick things off,
And
Sonal,
this is like an obligatory episode, okay? We didn't actually want to do this, but then our tech guys
yes, we have a
forced
tech
us to
guy.
do it.
Yeah,
We have a tech guy. We're like really cool.
yes.
Yeah.
Okay,
It doesn't make me feel very nice saying that I'm a tech guy because we have tech guys because I am actually pursuing my engineering in computer sciences in
yeah,
SRM
Sonal,
Institute of
you
Science
have to
and
be a
Technology, slowly slinking in my background
yes.
casually.
At SRM Institute. I'm a sophomore at the University of Connecticut, and I'm studying economics and statistics. And the reason why Sonal and I decided to talk and in this podcast is basically because one of the unintended consequences of this pandemic is that a lot of people have had time to introspect and just think about themselves and their views and their connection to the world at large. And we just thought that we'd film our normal conversations and put it out there. It's not really for an audience. We're just doing it because like we're bored and we just thought this would be a good way
And
to
our internships are really not working out.
I don't even have an internship because it was cancelled because of the pandemic. So your
Uh-huh.
internship is not working out.
Yeah, yeah. Mhm. So that's happening. And the other thing is that I think, even though there is this common consensus that social media is such like a, open platform for discussion and conversation, I've often found that it really isn't. Only people that conform to a certain type of liberal opinion actually have a say. And if you do not identify with those opinions, maybe because of your backgrounds or maybe because you're just more rational, um, people do sort of take it in the wrong sense. I feel like people are continuously not ready to have conversation, and it's almost as though if you have a difference in opinion, people sort of get defensive while talking about it. There really isn't a space for conversation. So I think we wanted to make, I guess, a safe space where we can actually have conversations that have opinions from everyone and everywhere without actual restrictions. I find it pretty funny that people actually put up these posts on Instagram that say that, hey, even if we have different opinions, we can be friends. I mean, it's like the most common human
Yeah.
nature to have a difference in opinion.
It's like
So
the most
yeah.
obvious thing. Like, I mean, I
Yeah.
get it. I feel like there's no disconnect between our political ideologies and our cultural ideologies and who we are as people. I feel like if we disagree with a lot of people on the left, center to left, it's you're immediately called a slur, and
Mhm.
like there's no discourse, there's no discussion.
Okay, one thing I want to point out is that I don't know when and how the word bhakt became a slur, but yeah, that's happened somewhere along the line. Just casually slipping it in.
No, but this is not even like a taboo word now. Like in the
Mhm.
US, there's a lot of discussion about retard being a taboo
Mhm.
word. Like you have inherently like obvious taboo words, like the N word. And then you have something like retard, which a lot of people don't, I guess, with malicious intent, I guess, but now that's something
Mhm.
that people just shouldn't use. And I don't get it
Mhm.
because like then again, the more you ban words and ideas, the more power you're giving
Mhm.
it, and
Mhm.
it's very counterintuitive to not discuss things on a
I mean,
platform
if
like
you think about it, one great example of how exactly it becomes counterintuitive is how the word slut got was used by women and feminists to, people started calling themselves sluts and whores
this.
to actually remove the taboo from the word, and when they started doing that, and, when people actually started accepting it, like, hey, it's not all that bad after all, I think, a lot of that stigma attached to the word has gone. So yeah, I guess, that there can be a difference in opinion when it comes to whether or not certain, it's better, or you have a better effect if you remove the taboo from certain words by, using it, or by banning the use of some words. But yeah. that is not what this introductory video was supposed to be about.
But we're talking about ideas, and that's kind of
Yeah.
what we want to focus on. Like, we don't intersect ideologically on many things, but I guess that's what will probably might make this interesting, because we get to discuss things from very different perspectives. We haven't seen each other in more than a year, so it's kind of crazy that we're
More
still
than 3 years,
more
2 3 years.
more than 2 3 years. Yeah, it's kind of crazy
Yeah.
that we're still kept in touch. So we're close
Mhm.
enough to like know each other pretty well, but we're also like not in constant interaction with each other. So we also can
Yeah,
have.
and I think, and I also feel like you know, the background that we are in right now, or the social circumstances, are really different. And I think, ideologies really get molded by, and are influenced by the people around you. So I feel like, having somebody like Nidhi, who is now abroad, which is a cool thing in India, is pretty, could be pretty interesting. Because yeah, we also wanted to mention that, we're not rigid about our ideologies, and we are open to changing our opinions. We're just coming here to talk about things. I feel like, this platform as such, and we've grown an environment which sort of shuns people from changing their opinion. People start harassing people for having a certain type of opinion, to the extent that they start getting defensive about their opinion, and they don't want to change from it, because it's almost embarrassing and humiliating when you change your opinion. That is something that we're trying to avoid completely. That bashful nature is not conducive to actually having a making a space that is a place where you can actually have conversation. Yeah.
No, I agree with you. It's the intent is not to create like shock and awe. It's just to like talk about things and hopefully change each other's minds. And once we start interviewing people, if we do, let them change our minds as well. So that was kind
Yeah.
of that's kind of the point of this podcast. What's in a name? We couldn't come up with a better name, because what's in a name?
I
So now
came
I
up
came
with
up with
this
this.
name.
Yes, you did. So
I need credits for this. Okay, I put in effort.
but thank you
Yeah.
for tuning in. I hope that you watch a lot more of our videos in the future. If you
Yeah.
that is, and yeah, thank you. See you guys
Yeah.
soon.
Oh, yeah. Also, we're going to put our Instagram handles in our bio, and our email ID too. So you guys can contact us either on this account or like our personal account. So you can mail us if you want us to talk about something specific, or if you want to come in and make a podcast with us, podcast commentary. I don't know, whatever you want to make.
Exactly.
Yeah, we'd be willing to do that, because we're pretty jobless and we have a cool editor.
Yes, we.
So we have an editor and a technician.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Somebody has to beep me now. Shit.
But anyway, thank you
All
for
right.
tuning in. We'll see you guys next time. Bye.